Brothers and sisters in Christ, anyone new to my channel, welcome everyone. I'm back to do another brief video, so I won't take much of your time. Now, I've put out 2 previous videos, which all of these can be related. So if you have not seen the other 2 videos, please watch those if you're interested. If not, this one is a warning as well, and I want to share a dream with y'all. I had this a while back and just had not posted, and I was just waiting on more confirmation. It seems like I've been given a piece here and a piece there, and now these things are starting to link up as we go forth, you know, in time, and we see the developments that's happening around, especially with the tensions among, you know, between nations and what's going on over there in Israel right now. And so with this dream, which it turned into a vision, and I had walked to my front door, and I was looking at my front door, and I think I heard the commotion first, and that's what caused me to go to the door. And when I looked out, I was amazed at what I saw, and I saw a convoy of American military vehicles and soldiers. Some of the soldiers were on the vehicles like we see here, and some of them were actually walking. And I want to give y'all some more pictures of kind of like what I saw. It would kind of be like these guys right here. They were kind of walking in front. But I want to show y'all, like here. Oh, I can't show you. I want to show y'all the vehicles, though. Okay? I want to show y'all one. I'm going to get this right yet. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it's not showing up now. Okay, there it is. Now, guys, I saw different types of vehicles. I saw green ones with hoods on them. Some were like Jeeps. Some were Humvees, and they were different colors, like green or brown, a blend, you know, they were just different. Some of them had guns at the top. My husband told me those are called, I don't know if I can say this right, turrets, something like that. You guys will know what I mean. Pardon me if I didn't say that right, but they were armed. They had guns that were sticking, you know, off these vehicles. They could turn them and aim them different directions and shoot. There's a point that there's a reason why I'm bringing that up. There's a point to that. But you see, there's just different ones here. And, but these guys, also, there's an image right here. Let's see. I'm trying to find out. I don't know if y'all can see this image. I've got to go down a little further. Sorry, guys. But the guys were, kind of like this guy here. You know, they were getting ready, to shoot. If need be, they were walking, you know, up the road. And I want to take you to another image. Now, guys, this here is just like a toy image. These are like toy tanks and stuff. But there's a reason why I use this. See how there's this, I don't know what this place is. I try to find out, I don't know. But anyway, it might just be like a compound or something, but I couldn't find anything other than, you know, something like this, like a wooded area, which is like what's around my house, and I just don't pay attention to that tank. But, of course, my computer's got to freeze up, and I'm trying to show you guys these things, or something kind of like that. Well, that's, I pulled up, it's supposed to give me all U.S. military equipment, and they're giving me foreign equipment, like that's out of the U.K. But with that image I just showed y'all, I'm trying to find, I can't believe I couldn't find anything. But anyway, I'll just have to, you know, see if I can find something else. But anyway, so what happened is I thought they were going to go up the road, and all of a sudden they started pulling up. We have a bank along our road, and like on both sides, and one side is really weeded and the other is not. The right side of the road, well, the one I was looking would be my right, because I was looking up the road, which that road goes towards town. I live in a rural area, so it's out in the country, and that's why I was trying to find some country scenes like that would look like where my house is at, so you could see what my front yard it looks like. And that one thing I showed you, it, you know, if you imagine that being my house, it, you know, with the toy equipment, these things, I'm getting ready to tell you something's very important, but I thought they were going up the road, and they ended up parking on the bank, and then they started coming in. I have a circular driveway, so they started coming all into my driveway, and they were backing up this equipment as close as they could get it to my house. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, and it looked so real, guys. I mean, they had these things backed up next to my house. I thought they were going to, like, you know, cause my house to get tore up. They were so close and tight up against, you know, my house and the property. And then all these guys, they started coming down, walking on the property. I mean, they didn't even ask me, ma'am, can we use your yard? They just came in. So to me, that was like, symbolizes like urgency, and like something's going to happen, like in an instant. Like maybe, you know, they were preparing for something really quick. And again, it would imply an invasion, because I felt like it was an invasion of my own property, you know. But at the same time, I felt like what they were doing was very important. They had to do this. They were under strict orders to get ready and take positions and aim. And sure enough, the guys, they finally came down and spoke to me. They told me what was going on. Now, it wasn't anything I can disclose as far as an operation, but they, you know, it was just, you know, I knew that something was coming, yeah, guys. Like, they anticipated something, and they were getting ready. Then they started, after a friendly chat, to ensure me everything was going to be okay. You know, they started getting position. They had these guns and everything firing, like, to the sky. They were getting ready for something, like, seemed like to fly over. Now, in my last video, I included that there was an EMP, and it rendered their power so they couldn't do anything. I think that this may have occurred right before that. Like, they were anticipating maybe a military attack, like there were tensions going on, but the problem was they didn't anticipate the right type of attack. It was an EMP, which takes out all of the equipment. Because here's the funny thing, I never saw them get to fire, and you know, and so, and I think I could hear planes too. And I'm going to seek more confirmation on this, but I think I could hear planes like flying above, and they were military planes, like they were coming. But I did not see any, okay? So it's very important to mention that. So I think, and it could have been the last one I talked about, the submarines underwater. And you have to I apologize, I made an error in that video, and I will update the previous video, but I said underground. I meant to say underwater, you know, in the ocean. So guys, please forgive me. I was trying to rush to do that video, and like I said, I did off the cuff, so hopefully everything made sense. But anyway, they were underwater, and so, you know, I don't think they anticipated how much the enemy had surrounded us at that point. And then, like I said in the last video, we ended up getting attacked by missiles, and I saw 7 go off, and I saw 1 hit New York, and it was put, I heard the word Finland. It was put in my spirit that the one that came from near up there near Finland, the northeast, further northeast, that submarine that come out from around Russia up there had fired on, you know, this missile come and hit New York. That's the location it come from. However, it was put in my spirit that we were surrounded. They were on the East Coast, West Coast, and also in the Gulf of Mexico. And I figured out that's how we had planes that were doing border patrol. I found out that's how one of the planes was taken down, because it was, and I had said that I knew there was something out in the Gulf of Mexico that had taken it down. And so I think that we were into preparations of getting ready for battle, but we just ended up getting hit by the wrong weapon, the original weapon of an EMP, and then after that, then the missiles started coming, and it, like I said in the last video, it rendered us powerless. So, you know, what could we do? And so we were invaded. So, and I think also I want to say that these vehicles coming up in the front of my yard symbolizes this is American soul, because I live in America, United States of America. This is American soul. War is coming to America, and it will be on our soul. So, you know, we must get prepared, because we don't know. I did not get a time frame, so I don't know when this could occur. Okay, so just like with all things, guys, just take it to the Lord, and, you know, pray about it, and see what you get, and see if you get confirmations. And I will end there, and thank you guys for listening to this video as well. Please, you know, share the content of this, and to warn others, if you have them to pray about it. And we need to pray for our nation right now. We need to pray, you know, pray for our military, pray for Trump, that he would make sound military decisions, you know, as Commander-in-Chief, you know, those sort of things, okay? And I'm gonna go on, and I don't want to keep you any longer, but I love you guys. God bless you, and remember, our redemption draweth nigh. Shalom.